me and Jive ideal woman, or you and Sean ideal man?
And see, you can't ask me questions like that, and I'm gonna be like, "Well, is she histrionic?
Because
Well, is
so
he
here's the thing,
narcissist?"
because what she's gonna try to do, and this is what women do, they search
Here
for
we
the
go.
exception to the rule,
No,
so they can argue against the rule.
I'm just telling
Right.
you how I think.
Because,
how I think, I'm
Oh,
thinking more of
Lord.
a
'Cause it's-
psychological mindset.
I'm
Right.
saying, okay, what I'm saying, okay, we're dumbing it down. Let me go ahead and answer it for you. If me and Jive put our both ideal woman up in the air, it'll be a bunch of niggas clamoring to that shit. If y'all
Yeah.
put y'all ideal man up
It'll
in the
be
air,
a bunch of bitches climbing on that.
maybe,
No,
maybe,
no.
but
for
either,
sure.
but so here's the thing, like, and this is the difference between men and women, right? One of the differences is men are looking across like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Mm-hmm.
All are in the same playing field for a lot of men
Mm-hmm.
to varying degrees. Women are typically 8, 9, and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank, period. And 8, 9, and 10 don't have to always just be looks. It's a bunch of shit. Like you were saying earlier, there's a list of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Finances, how he drives, how he treats you, how he treats his mama, how he all this other stuff. And I'm not trying to say these aren't things that matter. They should matter.
Mm-hmm.
But they're very discriminating in their taste when it comes to the man that they actually want to be with.
Mm-hmm.
So when they tell you, and it's not just the 8, 9, and 10 women that want the 8, 9, and 10 women. It's 1 through 10
Mm-hmm.
in their mind think I can get 8, 9, and 10.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That men, because you have to deal with rejection in order to talk to women, have a more real world assessment of what's achievable.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've tried this before. So men learn how to like who likes them.
What?
That's what
That
I.
is
You know what I'm
something
saying?
That's
Men-
what I'm stressing, bro.
sad.
That's what I'm stressing, bro.
That's sad as fuck.
I've heard that. For real, for real.
I literally had this conversation with one of my partners, and he was saying, "Oh man, I got 3 baby mamas, so only white girls are gonna like me." I tell this nigga, you're lying. You can only fuck white girls because you have 3 baby mamas. That's not you don't only like white girls because of you have 3 baby mamas. You can only fuck the women you like, and you're basing your situation on that.
That's not true.
That's
if you're
not-
a good father and you do what you supposed to do,
Right.
like that don't mean that's his insecurity. speaking.
Listen,
Sorry.
my baby daddy got 3 baby mamas, and he gets bitches.
Were you the
on.
first?
I'm the last. I
Oh.
only knew about one though. When we started dating, I only knew about one. He only talked about his son. He never talked about his daughter. I didn't know he had a daughter until we like 6 months in, and then
Damn.
I had to start making him get her too.
Mm.
It was a long story, but yeah. So yeah, no.
I think if men begin to trust women when we telling y'all certain stuff and understand that there are certain women out here that are not like what y'all used to, then maybe things will get better.
You-
But
Let me explain something to y'all.
it's hard to break down y'all belief system. You know what I'm saying? It's hard when, like I said,
Is your
when-
belief system not hard to
when
break
we're
down?
when we're outnumbered. Nah, that shit pretty.
Yeah.
Because- no. I'm saying it depends on what it is. Now, when it comes to dating and love, hell yeah, because I want to be fucking loved. So I'll go with that. Yeah, but I'm gonna give you a run. Yeah, I might be tough with it, but in due time, you consistent and you show that, then yeah, you can definitely. But I'm not just coming in. Oh, he said this, so yeah, my guards are dropped. Hell no, I done did that. I done been deceived. I done lived with somebody and been deceived years and be like, well, who the fuck is this person?
Yeah.
So sometimes it's harder to let that guard down. It became a little bit harder to be more vulnerable because of that situation. But do I want to do it? Absolutely.
Mhm.
Just be patient. Take that time. Don't give up, especially if I'm not out here doing nothing. But like I said, when a man already believes what he believes about women, because so many women, and it's like, even if you tell a man something, right? And you be like, dang, you got some men, you can offend them. And by the time you come back to apologize, nah, that shit already in my book. It's written. It's in stone right now. You can't undo that. And that's why a lot of women be like, oh, he hurt or he insecure, because of the fact that men don't forgive they don't, and they might say, "Oh, I forgive, I forgive, but I never forget."
It's that ego.
That shit is in stone. So a lot of times we can't even break that down to even give you what it is you want because you done wrote this down from Tanika and goddamn whoever else who did this shit. I didn't. Who am I? Well, damn, I don't even. Just because I got a vagina in between my legs like her, I'm gonna do the same thing. And so it's not fair if a woman does that. So I mean, it's just.
Nah,
I don't know. It's just being willing to.
I'm say this though. I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna lean into your point, right? I believe that, I call myself the ghetto therapist or whatever, but I believe that niggas trust in pairs. I don't think, like I remember asking like the question to men and women, like, when did you realize the other gender wasn't shit, right? Like, when did you have that moment where you be like, oh, men ain't shit, oh, women ain't shit? And what I realized is, as I asked men this question, men was like, oh, this one time in middle school, it was like, I was like having to filter the question because niggas kept saying middle school. Like, damn, y'all niggas been hurt since middle school? And when I asked women the question, they was like, well, this last nigga I was talking to. And then I summarized the shit and say, damn, women trust everybody that they deal with.
Absolutely.
To a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Men is
we
like...
go in it with a clean slate. We will start over like dum-dums. Like, no, that shit.
So-
But
after
the
we
saying,
heal,
but the saying is that the saying, and I'm in my 30s. I don't know how old everybody else is, but I'm in my 30s, and I've been leaning on sayings a lot more in my life. And in this saying, they've been telling us that men cannot handle the same pain that women can handle.
Right.
So when we're hurt and we're moving in this, I personally feel as though, and I'm saying this,
Wait, because you've been going on. Give me a second.
Mhm.
Because first of all, it depends on what do you refer to handling it, right? So if I don't handle it the way she handles it, it doesn't mean it's not being handled. I may not be available for a relationship because I'm handling it.
right.
It doesn't look like what it looks like. See, what we've done, and this is one of the problems with over genderizing everything. If you normalize that which is considered the higher thing. We've normalized the way women have emotions and then call that the way you're supposed to have emotions. So when men don't have them that way, there's something wrong. There's nothing wrong with the way you're having emotions, because when women say they're not ready to have a relationship and they don't want something serious, it's not you're hurt and who hurt you. It's she's protecting her peace, and she has all these catchphrases and slogans to put that in a box that saves her ego and that saves her softness. But when I'm over here and saying the same thing, because I'm supposed to be out there putting myself on the line, because I'm supposed to be the one out here doing the risk-taking that is romance, when I say I don't want to do it, you must be hurt.
So I personally have to disagree
Nah,
because
me
if
too.
I meet a man and let's say I like him and I'm showing him signs that I like him, and I'm like, what's up? And he is like, oh, I just see you as a friend for right now. I'm not in a place for a relationship. I'm still working on that. I'm still working on myself. I'm going to respect you more that you're able to communicate and let me know that versus you not saying anything.
Because
Like,
that's our ego speaking.
that
If
is-
we like, oh,
That if anybody I try to talk
Yeah.
to, I'm going to ask them, are you ready? Are you healed? That's one of my first questions when I feel like it's getting serious. Are you ready? Are you healed? Because those are things I need to know. If you tell me you're not ready, you're not healed, I'm like, okay, I have to be patient with you. Now, mind you, not everybody is like me. I get it. I understand. But there's a lot of people that are like me.
Right.
it is. And healing is a lifelong process. Sometimes you don't even know what you need to heal from until you get with somebody who pulls certain things up out of you.
Mm.
You can feel like you ready. Yeah, I'm ready for this. And then, boom, I
I have this thing that's and Forgive me.
Stress and jive out over there.
forgive me if I'm old, 'cause
Stress
maybe I
and
am.
jive
No,
out.
you
I
stress
just
and
don't
jive
think
out.
in real time people are talking like this.
Yeah, no.
People are not talking like these after school
Ooh.
specials that
Are you?
everybody's walking around
Oh my
and having
God.
You know
these.
what I want
and
to
have
do?
these- wait,
My point that we don't have.
I want to
We
call
don't
some-
have a chance.
I really want to call some. I really wish that I could just.
Look, but here's the
Listen,
thing. Here's the thing.
If you found
I'ma be
anyone that
single
talked to me,
forever.
if you met anyone that talked to me, you would be like, let's real talk like this. They'll be like, actually, fuck yeah. Because I don't have nothing
But here's the point though.
I'm
Here's the point though. Right?
Uh-huh.
You're a professional.
Mm.
right? You're a professional psychologist. This isn't you. This is your
Who we got
profession.
there?
Mm-hmm.
That's a trash man.
Trash guy. Yeah, sure.
No, it's some ladies.
Them women.
Oh, they work. They got other stuff.
My bad.
So yeah, no. So here's the thing, though. Like, the average human being is not walking around talking like that.
Yeah.
Like, we don't sound like the Huxtables. We don't talk like Family Matters in the last 10 minutes and everything goes back to normal. Most people are dealing with things in real time.
Take me
Nobody-
out. This is what I was talking about, this collective speaking. But go ahead. You got it.
Mm.
I mean, because nobody,
it's the caliber
nobody.
of women that y'all talk to, and y'all cannot tell me it's not. There are women out here who are emotionally mature in the same way
Nobody
I'm talking
says
to
that they
y'all.
don't exist, right? But there's a lot of things around it. Like, the idea that, and I say this all the time, the idea that we are where we are as a culture and as a people, because everybody is so healed and everybody is so trauma aware and everything is so great.
They lying.
That's
It's
why.
not-
That's why a lot of us are single though, because when you
Mhm.
come to a point and you
Mhm.
realize these certain things, and you want to communicate in this manner, and you have to break down the man's walls, and you have to get him to trust you and understand that.
But that's part of the
that's
arrogance.
Why we no.
That's
it's
part of
not-
the arrogance
how is that
because-
arrogance?
Because how do you
I quit.
believe? How do you
So- I'm
believe
just
that
sitting
you're
here.
so healed and you're so put together that you can put somebody else together?
So
But
here's
I didn't say that I was
But-
putting you together.
I don't want to put anyone
I didn't
together
say
if
that I
I'm
was
in a
putting you
relationship.
together. See, and it's the man's mindset.
But
It's
this
your
what-
arrogance.
But this.
I never said that. That's your arrogance. Do you? I'm gonna let you hear yourself.
How are you
But-
breaking down somebody else's walls?
Because if I'm trying to tell you that, if you're saying I don't believe people talk like that, she's telling you this is how she communicate. I'm saying that I communicate in this way. I don't have this, and y'all going against it. Everything. No. I don't believe this. I don't believe. I cannot go against.
But
So
I
my friend,
believe. So therefore, I'll be by myself, because if I got to go this far to get you to believe me, because your mind is already made up. When your mind is made up, it's
so
who wants to
so
fight
so
that?
so here's the thing.
The world is
So
already
nobody
on our
so
ass.
nobody so you've never made a misstep in a relationship.
I've never said that,
let me-
but I'm
but this
always
is-
willing to forgive if it's not that bad. If I make a misstep, it's because this fly mouth of mine. You
Right.
understand?
You done
It's-
told
it's my
somebody
mouth.
they
I
mama
done
ain't
said-
shit.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm a straightforward and I'm very accountable. I talk to myself. You some bullshit for that. I will talk to my motherfucking self like that.
Right.
I'm a grown ass woman, so however I talk to me, and I'll go in the mirror. Look, Sean, I'm sick of your shit. You
Right.
got to tighten up. You
Right.
doing this, you doing that. If I could talk to me like that, then guess what? Sometimes I may talk to you like that.
But
But then I'll come back. Listen, I ain't mean no, and I love you no less. But I just got to keep it real, because sometimes I have to hold myself accountable, because I have to tighten up.
me and my
Right.
friends, I have a group of homegirls. My
Tina was
friend,
calling.
my friend Nikki, she is the one who communicates better than anybody in the group. When I tell you, she's going to tell you what she wants, how she wants it. She's going to ask you what's wrong with you. And I do the same thing. At this point, it's the caliber of woman that y'all are talking to. Because if I'm talking to somebody, I'm going to express myself. I'm going to say, hey, are you okay? So my last little whoop de whoop, right? Because I'm not even going to call
I
that
like
shit.
that.
I can't.
Whoop-de-whoop.
I
That
can't
sounds like we
even-
should
I
be
can't
dancing
even-
when you say that shit.
I can't even call it a
Whoop-de-whoop.
relationship, but it was like every time he did something to upset me, instead of shutting down like I would usually do, I would be like, hey, bruh, so do you realize that you did XYZ? I really didn't like that.
And then
Can we talk
nag.
about it? No. He was like, yeah, let's talk about it. And I'm like, okay. So then we talk about it, and I'm like, okay, so we found a solution to it. We figured out what we was gonna do. Like, I was on a podcast, and he hit me up. Mind you, we was at odds, but he hit me up, man. I can't believe you started. Yeah, whatever. And I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, well, fine.
Oh, you mean when you was dragging that nigga across the
Hey.
podcast?
Yeah, I'm about to say this
I was-
recent.
Yeah,
was
she
like-
was
Coming up here,
dragging this
Lex.
nigga across the
Hey,
podcast.
Well, he shouldn't have fucking lied. Either way. But it was very much so like, okay, well, I won't put your business on there anymore. And it was solution focused. We didn't have to argue. I never argued with this nigga, never fought with this nigga. I didn't have to, because once we said our words, once I said, okay, how do you feel? Okay, how do I feel? That's how we communicated. And that's how I communicate in all my relationships. I'm not arguing. This shit is voluntary. I'm not about to stress. I'm already stressed out at work. I'm already stressed out doing whatever. I'm not about to be stressed
So
out over your black ass.
here's how we're having the conversation, and here's where the disconnect is happening.
Let me slide. in here
Wait, real quick.
Okay,
Here's the
okay.
disconnect that's happening, and it's not shrimp. Terrence and I are trying to prove a point,
Mm-hmm.
and you're trying to prove the exception.
But y'all are wrong.
So then,
Jesus.
because if I'm trying to show you, like, how this thing operates on the road, and you keep showing me how it works in the showroom,
Mm-hmm.
we're having two different conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Showroom floor, yeah, this thing is the fucking most amazing thing in the world. But when I take it on the road, I've got some bumps and some bruises. I know how this thing works on terrain. And you're just like, well, no, if you think about the showroom, no, there are things
Welcome
that
to the showroom, though. Why you don't want to come in the showroom?
because this thing I got to get on the road. I can't live my life in the showroom.
Cause let me say this.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna say this.
You keep embarrassing, but we talk about real life human. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. Like I got real life shit when I say like in pairs, right?
Mhm.
I'm saying that like right now I can honestly say I don't know if I have the urge to stay with a woman. Why? Because my past, I only did it 2 times, but the past 2 times I did it, it was the same issue. It was like I'm running into a woman clocking me. Like this woman cannot. And we stay together, all of a sudden you can't do shit without me. You can't eat without me. You can't watch a TV show without me. You fucking clocking me every time I leave. So in my mind, this becomes a thing. Like, oh shit, you stay with a woman, nigga, you getting clocked.
You want to talk?
You got to get clocked in order to be with this goddamn woman. So therefore,
not
Shouldn't
love
you
language. That's not-
shouldn't you get to know her and know her how she acts prior to moving
right.
in with someone?
but I'm saying that some women.
No, okay.
I'm saying that at least from my experience, I've realized that maybe maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just the person that I get with a woman and I decide, okay, hey, I need to spend 8 hours away from you, and this motherfucker say, oh, well, shit, the clock done started. You need to hurry up and get back here because I don't want to be 8 hours without you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got shit else to do but to worry about what me and you gonna do when you get back here.
Well, that's why you should stand on your own until you know someone well enough to move in with them. Y'all be moving in with each other just like it's fucking college and y'all roommates. No,
But-
y'all need to take y'all time. Y'all need to fill it out. Y'all need to wait. Y'all need to be patient. There's nothing. Why y'all in such a rush?
I don't know how many because I'm saying,
Wait. I want to ask a question because she's a therapist and everything. So, what do you think the rush is? Why do you think? Because
I think for guys, I mean, I'm hoping it's not because you need somewhere to live or it's easier. I know in today's economy, it's easier to have to live together and do this shit as a team. That's why you see more and more poly relationships. So, I mean, I understand it, I guess. I get it to a certain extent. But my God, today, if I wasn't here, you would have to pay your bills. So pay them now.
yeah. I just feel like in the 2 situations that I moved in with a woman, it was not a necessity. It was more of like a want. You know what I'm saying?
How long were y'all dating?
I don't know. It was like
Prior.
I feel like relationships to me move in like a momentum. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? Like
so
it's
real
like
quick.
it's like everything to me moving. I literally just seen like a couple get married in their first year of dating. To me,
Yeah.
relationships move in like a big where you moving in such a momentum where nothing sound like a bad idea. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like women. I
oh
feel
shit,
like
we so
I feel-
happy. Let's have a kid. We so happy. Let's
I feel
move
like
in.
women know they know. Women know that they want to be with somebody for the rest of their life. They know.
And you don't think that can happen fast? I'll be
Yes.
honest with you.
I always say there's no time limit on love.
No.
I
But then,
think
so here's the
there
thing, though. But I just want to throw this in there. But remember the last time you felt like that? Well, here's the rest of y'all life, and y'all not together,
right.
so you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
And so to me, that's why I'm like, look, it is to each his own and their own
So-
opinion. But if I'm going through life and I'm experiencing, I have that happy moment, I'm gonna hold on to it, be grateful for it, move forward, and that's just what it is. But I don't know, it just Yeah, sometimes you move when you get that flesh and you start having sex and all that stuff. Yeah, it does move fast because you're gonna want what you want, especially if you have ideas. We idealize relationships. We idealize a lifetime together. You know, sometimes it's just not that. Yes, you do. You must take your time, but circumstances they change, and y'all know me. You know me with my mysticism and my biblical stuff like that. But I feel like when people do come together, there's always going to be something that tries to divide something that's going good. When it's always something when it's going good, something always come up.
So I
Like
so I told y'all my attachment style is disorganized. So I don't attach to people regularly. Like you have to be a pretty special ass person for me to be completely vulnerable, for me to be completely open, and for me to be like goo goo gaga or head over heels for you. That part of me was tainted a while ago. So now that I'm disorganized, it's like, okay, well, who's gonna put in the work to make me feel safe? And niggas, you know, they do something. So if you lie to me, rap. I give people the forewarning. Listen, this is the part that you get of me. You like this version of me. You like this very sweet, submissive, soft side of me. Cool. You got it. But as soon as you start doing little shit, as soon as 1 plus 1 not equaling 2, that's when you get a side of me, and I'm gonna be like, ah, well, she's gone, cause now you not did it. You're not fucked up, and you had the forewarning, you had the blueprint. I'm telling you my love language. I'm telling you what makes me happy. I'm telling you what you got to do, but you can't keep it P. You can't play it cool. That's not my fault. So now I'm like, all right, you just like the rest of them.
That's
cool.
Excitement. Nigga can't get excited.
Get excited and fuck around. Get excited and lie. That's crazy, Terrence. No, I'm going to the pokey. I'm going to Chatham.
Watch this. I'm gonna prove a point. Watch this. So because this is the regular screen now. I'm gonna put that up. Hold on.
Who in the chat? I would like to know.
Oh yeah, that's something else. Hold on.
Oh,
I wanna know.
And he's saying people don't be in his inbox. Here we go.
Oh, that's an old, that's a lifetime friend. We're both grandparents now. And we growing. That's grown stuff. You don't know nothing about that.
Oh, excuse me, Grandpa.
You don't know nothing about that.
Pop.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gotta put me in my place. Thank you.
Let me go ahead and put this up. All right, cool. What was I gonna say? Because you see how we're having this conversation, and it changes perspectives, right? So, because when women are saying those things, you know, when you do this and you do that, you do that, you do this, then I know this, that, and the third. Now, when you said the same thing, she was saying, "Oh my God, it's already written in stone. There ain't nothing I could do to change that." But they're saying the same thing.
No, I don't.
When
think
niggas
every
do
man,
wild shit,
I don't think every
That's
man
not
is
what she
alike.
said.
He is saying that all women have a roster and have niggas. I am saying that if I'm talking to you and you fuck up, that is it for you, bucko. It's the next.
But wait, you just proved the point.
Crazy?
It's the next nigga. There can only be a next nigga if there's a roster.
But who knows when that next nigga's coming? Because I don't like people. It takes a while for me to get comfortable with people.
Bruh.
It takes a while for me.
Okay,
to
let me
like
ask you. Let me say this. Look, and you guys probably do this thing, and I know a lot of women do this thing. You put your page on private.
My page is public. Both of them.
A lot of women, or they put their page on private. Why? Because they're trying to avoid attention. There's attention that you don't want, attention that you don't ask for.
It's not just men. We had a conversation about how women do things and the jealousy of women as well. And not to mention, I have children. I have certain things. It's none of your business. My business is my business. It's not necessarily just
but
for
this
men.
is it's men are there, right? So it's a thing, right? So the point of the matter is you do that because you're constantly sought after. You're constantly being barraged by attention. That's not the average guy's experience.
I ain't never put my page on private.
The average man's experience. Now, are there some men? Sure. But when you start looking at the attributes that make a woman behave in a way that we typically see men in, it's not just looks. There's a lot of shit going on in his life that would make a motherfucker go jump the gun and jump the gender norms and go, I'm going after this one. It ain't the average dude. It ain't me. It ain't Terrence. It doesn't matter if he's a great guy or not. The average girl just ain't doing that,
You
right?
still
So
gotta think about the younger men, though. You gotta think about the young people who come across your page and say anything out their mouth, not necessarily the disrespect. You
I'm not saying,
understand?
but
Not even
it
just
only
being
proves,
sought after.
but it
It's the
only proves the point.
Mm.
I don't have that problem
Ain't got that problem
at
the
all.
least bit.
So
Okay,
I had one
so
woman
y'all
in my
want women to
inbox.
act like men. That's what I'm hearing.
No. I had one woman in my inbox, and I'm looking at this woman. I'm like, damn, this woman retarded. This something got to be wrong with this goddamn woman to be trying to holler at me like in an aggressive type of manner. And then I'm looking at the page. I'm sitting there to my homegirls. I'm like, this woman looks slow, right?
Oh.
Something's wrong. I got slow
This nigga
women
hell on
coming in
wheels,
my
boy.
life.
And you know what I'm hearing is sad because even when a woman does desire a man, that shit is so out of the norm. There's like, what the fuck is wrong?
I was
I've
just
shot
te-
my shot.
I
I've
was
shot my shot a
That's
couple
what
of
it sounds like
times.
to me.
I was just telling a woman earlier. I was telling her that like
Keenan said this. I want to say this. Keenan said, basically, options don't mean you're fucking everybody,
We know that.
but it does mean you can pull a rabbit out of a hat,
But
Right.
who
which
can
means
in today's world, let's just be honest. You got social
you got
media.
the hoes, bro. She ain't got
You
them.
talking to you?
You-
He ain't got them. You got them? How many you got lined up?
How many women do you talk to
I don't
on a
see.
regular basis?
y'all breaking the fourth wall out of motherfucking.
What if y'all broke up, right? Would you have somebody else that you could fall back
You
on?
do not get this man in trouble. He's here with somebody. That's a
What
whole.
he
He
said?
living
He
his
said
whole
no,
real
right?
life.
Said no.
Yeah, no.
I won't have nobody to fall back on. I'm gonna give you 3 weeks to get your mind together.
Oh.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. That's it.
Yeah.
I gave you a long time before then. You was acting stupid from the beginning.
Oh.
Yeah. You gonna jack off for 3 weeks in a row.
Back off.
Yeah. See what I mean?
I don't do no jerky. I make a
Oh, okay.
Or make a fifi. I ain't never
Oh,
did
yo,
no
Buck,
fifi.
you better learn
I ain't
about
never
it.
did no fifi. Oh, that's your woman right there tapping you on the... Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move on.
hey, daughter-in-law.
So
Huh?
Don't worry about the woman. How many men y'all got?
None.
that's the
They
whole
lying,
conversation.
They lying,
That's
bro.
the
They been
whole
lying for the last
conversation.
2
I
hours,
don't.
bro.
Tell you straight up. I know that's a lie.
That's what I'm trying to tell. Okay, all right. And this is a random guy off the street.
That's
We don't
why
even-
I'm
That
not
y'all
gonna
introduced to the
argue.
conversation.
But that's why I'm not gonna argue y'all's
That's y'all's
perspective.
That's
I
y'all's
can't.
side.
Just like you can't argue.
We
how
looking
a
at the
woman,
numbers.
There's certain things that you can't change when it comes to.
Now, some of y'all might not have 4 or 5 men, but 85% of y'all do.
That's what I'm trying to tell. Y'all act like we just making this shit up.
But if
we're
we're
thinking how normal men think. We're not thinking nothing abnormal about
Terrence.
what we're saying or what we're thinking.
Terrence.
We're thinking very normal. A woman is a woman. Let me tell you something, bro.
you're thinking, because most men done had a lot of women, they
No,
done ran
no,
through,
no.
and they see
this
a
what
lot
I
of women,
want y'all-
and women can be.
This is what I want y'all to understand, because y'all coming from like a place that we're like confused and we hate. No,
I'm not saying that.
we love
I'm
women.
just saying
We
that
love
all women
women.
are not the same. That's all I'm saying.
And it's the
We
case.
and
love-
y'all keep grouping y'all,
Yeah,
y'all,
yeah,
y'all,
yeah.
y'all,
We
y'all,
love
y'all,
women.
y'all. That's all I'm
We
saying.
acknowledge the beauty of women. We appreciate
You know what?
women.
That's a fucking problem. If you look any type of decent, she gotta have niggas.
Oh,
No,
yeah, for
that's
sure,
not.
for sure.
No.
For sure.
No.
1000%.
If
Well, all
I'm a
niggas
I'd be a
decent,
fool.
good niggas, like
If-
I said, I don't want to be a piece of meat. Yeah, you can have niggas that want to approach you, but what do you fucking want from me?
Bro,
What
that's
do you
not-
have
but-
to offer?
But that's okay.
I don't want to deal with that.
But slow down right there. That's where it all starts. Like I was telling somebody earlier. I understand people saying, "Oh, you picked the wrong person. You picked the wrong person." But essentially, it all starts with being physically attractive.
So-
if you're a good-looking person, it's going to start with you being attracted to these
so
people.
listen, hold on. If I am attractive, right, and I want to talk to a guy, so you're saying that he's off back gonna be like, nah, man, she look good. I know she got niggas. Like, I've actually, that has been said to me before. Like, I know you got niggas. First off, you're ruining your chances. Cause now, I
Why
don't want
that's
no
being said
I
to
don't
you?
want.
Why you think that's insecure though?
That,
That's
I feel
not
like
awareness.
Because why is you worried about somebody else and I'm talking to you. I'm literally in your face telling you I'm interested, telling you I'm single.
There's
telling you
something
I'm
that
not
there's
fucking
something
with
that
nobody.
there's something that LaShawn
Sean?
has said a few times, and ultimately I think what you're mischaracterizing as ego or insecurity is mistrust.
Mm,
I don't trust you with the level of access that you have.
You
mm.
literally
I-
just
and-
walked up to me.
You know what I'm saying? So because but I didn't walk
why
up,
are you
I didn't
walking
walk up to
me?
you in a bubble, right? I walked up to you through a culture that I've experienced up to the point that I met you. And I am not going to pretend that I met 48,000 individuals. Like the police want you to do that, right? The police want you to pretend that every time a police officer murders a young boy, that it's an isolated incident, and we're supposed to just never link the chain of a million isolated incidents that happen every damn year. At some point, I got to notice a pattern.
Mm.
Y'all prize yourselves on being able to notice a pattern, and then when men say, "I notice a pattern," you go, "Oh no, there's something wrong with you."
No,
Every
I'm
woman is
saying that
individual.
There's nothing
I
wrong.
didn't say
I always
that.
say forgive, but do not forget. Because if you forget, you're gonna run into the same shit. I want you to remember that pain. I want you to remember that hurt, so you can know how to avoid
But give
it.
people a
But if you're
chance to-
walking up to me and I'm
Uh-huh.
a good ass woman and I know how to carry myself, I know this, I know that, then
Mhm.
why are you blaming me for the last whole mistake? I didn't do that to you. So calm down, relax, have a trust. You have trust issues. I need you to trust me. If you're walking up to me, then I need you to talk to me like you got some sense, so I can talk to you like I got some sense. I'm not gonna blame you for the last nigga mistake, because I'm gonna be like, well, you know what? Either A,
But-
I'm healing, or either B, you know what? I do want to talk.
But what
to
are
you.
your
I am.
standards come when people start whittling down their standards and whittling down their
I don't- okay,
expectations?
so here's my-
Where do they come from but your past experiences
Exactly.
informing who you are now?
Mm.
So,
So the
the
people
way
that-
you're characterizing his whittling down is ego and insecurity, and the way you're whittling your stuff down is understanding your worth and knowing your value. And it's the same process, but you're calling it something else because
no, I used to have insecurity. I used to only talk to niggas that was a little ugly. You had to have a little. I was like, nah, that nigga too fun. I gotta talk to you. You gotta be having a little ugliness in you. So I get it. Like I understand for sure. But now I know who I am as a person. I know who I am as a woman. So now I'm like, okay, guess what?
now there's a bunch of niggas that are watching this
Okay.
going, am I the ugly nigga? 'Cause she was giving me some
Hell
play.
yeah. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No.
Yeah, I just wanted to be known that when I'm saying what I'm saying, I'm not speaking. I'm actually speaking from a place of appreciation. I'm speaking from a place of like, damn, I understand. Like, a woman can really have her way out here, especially in the beginning. Especially in the beginning, before a woman get that coochie up, she can ask for whatever the fuck she wanna ask for out of a nigga, and she can get that.
That don't
shit.
mean she gonna get it. And what y'all don't understand
What?
is after the relationship is solidified, most of the time that man can get whatever the hell he wants.
He can get a man
After
can
it's
get what he want.
Who be chasing behind and this, that, and it be the woman. Don't be the man most of the
A
time.
man can get whatever he want, and I can tell. Okay, at that point,
You
he-
make a woman feel safe enough, baby, she gonna damn cherish the ground you walk on.
all right, man. All right, man.
Y'all, when y'all next one is?
We do it all the time, all
Random.
the
We don't
time,
know.
randomly, all the time.
Stop by random.
I'm just saying that in the beginning, I'm just speaking from the beginning standpoint. I'm just saying from the beginning, I just feel like the leverage is always towards the woman. And I don't think that men even give a damn about. I remember I was at a party one time and I was with a bunch of my partners in relationships. Every time a good looking woman walked past, they like, oh, T, go holler at her, go holler at her. And I had to explain to them the same shit I'm saying to y'all. Like, you go holler at these women, you're giving them the power. It's like a woman looking down at you like, I know all women done looked at a woman like, nigga, is you worth my time? Like, what the fuck? Are you in my space? Why are we breathing
But
the
if
same
you
air
know
right
you
now?
are worth that, then why let that even bother you?
Oh my God! Because it's the
Because you
time.
don't think. Here, can I say this?
Mhm.
How many girls now, mind you, because y'all can't speak from a woman's perspective or a young girl's perspective, right?
Mhm.
But how many girls back in the days when they was younger started doing shit just because all the other girls was doing it, chasing behind one boy, or they felt like they needed to be fast, or they needed to say they was doing this because that's what the boys liked.
Mm.
I think the time frames change as we get adults. As young women, most of the time women lose themselves and they get them names as them reps, them freaks, them this, that, and the third, because they see that men have the options. If we're going to talk about who has the power, most of the time when a young woman is trying to come into herself, the man holds the power. This is where the swap comes in when we get older. And again, when we recognize certain things about ourselves, we look at our patterns, we look at how we gave ourselves to a boy, and that shit was just a notch under his belt. And we ain't nothing to them. And they running, dealing with this female, dealing with that girl, or they got, like, come on, let's
All right, so let's slow it down. Let's slow it down.
am I
real-
making any sense?
You making 1,000%, but let me slow it down for you real quick. That's why I call myself the ghetto therapist, because I ask people, who do we think cast the first stone in this dick pussy game, right? And in the beginning of, I would say, let's start in high school, because that's when most niggas like come to a realization of where I land in this world. In high school, you have dudes that they may be attractive, but I don't have the money. All the women that you may want may fall for a dope boy. They may fall for the nigga with the car, the nigga with a little more money than you, all right? But then as we get older, we all have money. We all have a car. We all should have a place. We all are on the same level of playing field. So now it's about whose house is bigger, whose car is better, who makes more money. Now it is on, okay, and I'm taking all of this shit and I'm trying to impress certain women with this shit. So now the woman has the power to pick and say, well, shit, I'm going to go with Jive. Jive car is better than Terrence.
Listen,
I'm going to go with Terrence because Terrence got a better job than Jive do. I can pick and choose now.
I have homeboys, right? I have homeboys that are very handsome young men and have shit going for them, right? And bitches be lined the fuck up.
Right.
They have they pick of the litter. So yeah, the same way I have options, they have options. Everybody has fucking options, especially in today's society where we have social media. Let's not act like
Have
social
I not
media
been
is
saying
not a
this
thing.
shit the whole podcast?
No, you keep saying
I've been saying this the whole podcast.
You keep saying
it took us 2 hours to go in one big ass circle.
You keep saying women are the only ones that have options. Niggas have options too. That's what I'm saying.
So here's the thing. But here's the thing, right? The average person, when you go, like, when he was doing, like, when he said, like, you know, a 7 here and a 7 there, just average person, the average woman gets approached by men, more than the average man by miles and kilometers. It's just the nature of society, right? Men, like he said, men are taught to approach those who they find interesting. Women are taught to present to those they find interesting. Those are two different activities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the idea is, if I'm approaching you, then it's up to your discernment. It's up to your distinguishing taste whether or not you are going to accept my advances.
That's all.
That is called an option.
That is
Men
all.
If
have
you
options
have-
too.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all act like y'all don't get it.
So
Y'all act like y'all don't
Terrence,
get
I
it.
get it. I get
Y'all
it.
get it. You get it, John.
I get it.
But
But
you get
what
it.
is the point? What, I
But
mean,
y'all have options
do
too.
y'all just want to have more
So-
options?
so what if I
we don't compete? We're not supposed to be competing.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying.
The whole problem is like
What
like
if I
what
walk
she's
up
doing.
to you, Jive? What if I walk up to you and I'm like, we're in a party. I walk up to Jive. I'm like, oh my God, you're so attractive. Guess what? You have the fucking option on whether you want to talk to me or not.
Yes,
No,
but what you
but-
just guess what you just did? You what if'd, right? What
So
if
men
that
wanna be
happens?
approached
But
more.
that no. What we're just trying to do is get to the floor. We can admit to the realities that already exist. This is the reality.
This the reality.
All I'm trying
bro.
to tell you is,
But we already said we may have those options. but
I'm
just
saying
because-
if a man
but no, you
approach
might have done that a while ago. She over here arguing.
I
What
think
if
both
you?
genders do it. I think both genders do it.
Bro, I'm trying to tell
do.
you right now. I'm trying to tell you that right now. I'm trying to tell
Because
you right
even
now.
when I used to bartend, nigga, if I see a cute nigga at the bar or a cute woman
Okay,
at the bar
you
and I
might
like
be.
them,
You
here's
might
a free
be.
shot.
Right. Right.
You're
I'm gonna
this
shoot my shot.
because you're over here. You got different tools
Okay.
in your bag. You got this psychological game. You can flex on a motherfucker like I got tools. I can reach in a bag and discombobulate
we
it.
don't.
Because y'all
bro.
no, because
Women-
y'all don't
wait,
go
the
about
app-
it.
I'm
All
literally-
y'all go about it is about looks like him. He said he might have had a more aggressive woman, but then he said, okay, I want a soft-spoken woman. Just because you're not setting up those standards and those values of what you want in a woman. So yeah, you run into all kind of stuff.
You
The-
know what?
the
Y'all
difference
not
is
setting it
When a
up.
man says, this is what I want, that means he has to go seeking,
Mm.
right? When a woman says, this is what I want, this means this is the only thing I'm going to accept.
Right.
And that's two different
But do
things.
you know how many men can put on?
I
Do
think,
you know how many?
That's not the
men-
argument.
I
That's
think-
not the argument,
no,
though.
no,
Stop
Can do what?
disregard it.
How many men can do what?
Can put,
Put on,
on
put
and
on.
act like they are
Yeah.
what a woman is looking for, and get
They
a
can put
woman
that
and
on.
lure her.
So you know what?
Yes.
I think
They can-
actually. Roy talk about that shit all the time on his
Hey,
page,
Roy, what's
where
up?
he has like, oh, somebody daughter sent me a drink at the bars. Oh, somebody.
Oh, what's
slid in
up,
my
Roy?
DMs,
See you in the
da, da,
chat.
da,
What's
da.
up?
So I mean, I'm pretty sure he's one person that bitches be lined up and he
But
has.
but
options.
again, why? Roy
Right.
is not the average nigga.
Right.
Why
right.
He's
not?
just not.
What he,
Roy-
he's in
It's because
Savannah.
he got something going on.
That's right.
But that's
Any-
the
but-
problem.
but that what I'm
Don't y'all
saying.
know how many women don't want the nigga who got a bunch
Yeah,
of shit going
if
on?
you popular,
The
I
answer
don't
to that
want the nigga with a bunch of shit
But
going
it's
on.
not.
You
It,
know
but,
why?
But
Because his ego gonna be big. You got a lot of hoes who gonna be chasing behind him. Men, not just saying men, people fall into temptation, but men are falling to it more than I feel a woman with substance who done been hurt, who have children, who have people looking at them. You know,
Oh,
what I'm
and-
saying?
okay, so in this
certain
point-
things. So I feel like a man falls more into the temptation.
Because
than a woman.
and I agree with you, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you in your average walking out state, you can walk out just like that, and the amount of attention.
I thought I put myself together today.
No. I'm not saying no. No.
tell her
What-
she ain't shit.
Try this shit again. God.
No. What I'm saying is, the level of success a man has to have the average experience of a woman in the dating realm is astronomical.
Yeah.
In order to just be approached over and over and over again, no matter where you go, you have to have something going for yourself.
Yeah.
It can't just be you look like something. Y'all have had niggas that look like something. He got something going for himself. He's got clout in the community. He's got, you know what I'm saying, clout in the artistic realm. He's got, you know what I'm saying, clout with businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
he's doing shit. So when women say men are visual creatures, I'm like, y'all are too. Y'all just have to see different shit. And y'all see the attributes that
I
come
may
with a
say that,
nigga.
Brent. I'm just playing.
Nah.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Y'all know I gotta drop a joke here.
Hey, Sean, we had Bria on the phone and we forgot to ask her. God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn
Do the
it.
But
ring back.
I'm just saying that, bro. At the end of the day,
Oh, y'all talking about the man? Listen, y'all better go ahead.
I just wanted to be clear that my stance is my stance.
You told me y'all know how many ugly ladies have kids.
Point blank. And there's ugly.
Same for the dudes.
Nah, but yeah, that ugly
We
nigga
can
had
dress that nigga up. He'll be alright.
that ugly nigga had dope. That ugly nigga.
He funny.
Right.
Listen,
He got nice
Listen,
legs.
my baby daddy laughed. Okay.
You.
Right? Okay.
Bro, all I'm saying is, motherfucker, damn, women just have more power when it comes to the dating world. Women have more leverage when it comes to the dating world. I think
Okay.
men, when relationships start, we get our power back. But I'm saying up front, in the beginning, a woman has way more power. I think that the way a woman dates is genius. Prove to me that you're worth my time. Prove to me that you're worth my effort. And niggas is literally doing that shit. Niggas is literally,
That shit powers a whole economy.
niggas is with a tongue out. What I got to do? What I got? Shit, if this is what you want me to do?
Actually, we are in a society.
Goofy ass niggas.
We're
boy.
in a society right now where men don't want to show that vulnerability. They don't want to show. I ain't chasing no. Okay, I'm not asking you to chase me. I'm
Men
just,
in love with their money
I'm
now.
literally just asking you to be a
Bruh, them
gentleman.
y'all
and
talking about niggas that got other bitches to fuck on. I'm talking about a nigga that really like all his bargaining chips is in you. Only niggas that can have that stance like I
Where
don't
he
need
at?
you.
Please sit
I
down.
don't need that kind of
Shawty
energy
swing
in your life.
my way.
You
You
sure
sure look good to me.
Please let him.
Where
please.
the fuck is he at?
What y'all want a
Oh
nigga that got
my
other women to fuck
No,
on?
no,
No.
You're talking about
All
someone
his
who's putting
chips
all
in
his chips
order.
in you.
And who gonna be into me? Cause
But
Where
that's what
he
I'm
at?
saying.
where
That's
he at?
them niggas that don't
Point him
walk.
out. Point him out.
I literally, the niggas that do that type of shit don't walk normally. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The niggas that got a little pain in their limp, that's the niggas that'll be loyal
I'm
to
talking
y'all.
that shit, but I don't know if I'm ready to be that vulnerable. Cause you
Okay,
you gonna have
Doc
to
said
put it
something. Doc
somewhere.
said something. Check this out. Doc said something.
Okay.
He said, I found a woman's phone one time. It was unlocked, and I was amazed at how many men was in it, courting and sending money and scheduling dates.
Now, why
True
would
facts.
you slide down the wall?
The
like
lady
that?
was a 6 in looks at best.
Damn.
That's what I'm trying to tell, man. Y'all act like I'm just making shit up out of thin air. This shit is literally all over the place. Everywhere you look, it's women getting more attention than men. And at the end of the day, I'm not mad at it. I'm leaning. I'm
Because
actually
think about it like
leaning
this. Think
into
about it like this. Think
But
about it
y'all
like
not
this.
supposed to be pretty. See that's the
But no,
Is
because
this
think
a
about it like
pretty
this.
thing?
Think about it like this. When you look at like the animals in the wild, right? Like, and I hate to do this, but I'll bring it back. Like when you look at the
You-
lions, when you look at the peacocks, who's more ornate? It's the men.
Mm.
Who has to do all the putting together the nest and putting together the arches and the fish in the goddamn sea, putting pebbles together in weird ass fucking arrangements? Who's doing all that shit?
We can't help how God made it.
And so then, but that's the,
I ain't
but that's not the,
mad.
but that's
I
not
ain't
the
mad at
argument.
it. I ain't mad at it.
But that's
We
not
ain't
the
mad at
argument.
that.
The argument is just admit it. Just like
That's
stop
all.
trying to make all these exceptions and Roy is not the rule
Nobody-
by which you say, see, that's the point I'm trying to make. He's the exception.
Right.
That
Oh my
supports the
God.
rule.
Why we can't talk
Why
about
we can't
the
have
exception?
exceptions?
Why we
But
can't talk about us
I'm-
being the
and-
exception
We
and-
to
all
the
gotta
okay.
women?
do it?
Wait. You. What do you mean?
Why we can't talk about being the exception of the women who are not doing it? Not saying that we don't have the options, but not acting on.
But that was
opposite.
never the argument was never. That's what he kept trying to say. I'm not saying you're a hoe. I'm not saying you out
I
here
know that.
entertaining all of it, but it exists. That's it.
Just because it exists on me. Okay.
But that's the point. It exists.
Right.
And then
It
stop
exists.
right there, and then we can have the rest of a
Period.
conversation.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to. I'm trying to
Okay.
say right now.
Let's
right
agree
now.
to disagree at this point because we don't see y'all point of view and y'all not
What?
listening to understand us.
I'm saying
No,
right
that's
now,
not what's happening.
even
Those are
you-
like two catchphrases you
y'all
just
can-
use right behind
Y'all
it.
can get hungry at this very moment. Say shit. Hey, I send a few texts, post a few posts on social media. Hey, shit, I'm hungry. Who trying
All
to take
right,
me
so
out?
let's do
That's a
it.
bit-
Nah. All right. So how much longer we got on the slide?
I ain't got that much courage.
Y'all know it ain't about goddamn courage.
How
It's
much-
about proof.
Josh,
I got
around this
family
how much
motherfucker.
watching
longer we
me.
got on this live?
So what I'm supposed to say? Who want to feed me?
Who wanna feed me?
All right.
at
What you want?
midnight?
No, what you want?
We ain't got that much time. We
Yeah,
got-
So
nah.
okay, well watch. I'm about to still put it on there.
And watch how motherfuckers come responding to you. And shit, I know you do the bisexual thing, so it's gonna be men and women on your shit. We gonna need to borrow one of your bitches.
All right, I
Gonna
said
go
hungry.
down out
I
this
said
mother-
hungry. Who about to order me something? I should probably put a picture in the background.
Yeah. Put a picture, do whatever you gotta do to jazz it up. I guarantee it ain't gonna take nothing but 8 minutes tops for niggas to come
I
your
should
way.
take a picture and say, can somebody DoorDash me some food?
Yeah, bro.
Especially when you word it all nice and cute and be like, oh, does anybody think that kid?
Yeah, bro.
And next thing you know, baby, you know I got you, girl.
Yeah.
All you had to do was say so.
Y'all motherfuckers act like
Cause now you done gave them two things.
I'm not even about to open that
Okay.
door to have nobody in my inbox.
So, well, I know how to ignore. I ignore real well. So I just posted it on Snap, posting it on Instagram and Facebook, and we gonna see how long it
turn your volume on now.
8 minutes. I give it 8 minutes, bro. And
Alright.
it's late. This nigga's creeping time right here. Niggas is looking for something to slip up on, boy.
Yeah, you did it in booty call hours.
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. All the nigga,
Yeah.
all it take for a nigga to get
She
a burger
trying to
or
eat
two.
this meat.
Goodness gracious.
Now watch, see, nobody ain't got no hits yet.
Bro, you just posted it. Let it rest a little
Let
bit.
it marinate.
Yeah, let it
All
marinate.
I'm saying
Let it
is-
marinate a little
And
bit.
Terrence, you should do the same.
I
so
guarantee
we
my
can-
shit gonna be drying to 2 days from now. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about me being hungry around this motherfucker, boy. Ain't
You gonna
nobody.
just put out there, hey, I'm trying to eat. Which one of y'all ladies trying to buy me something to
I don't
eat?
even know how
She
to
laughing
phrase
now.
it.
It sounds
no,
silly.
you would be like, oh, I wish I want to who want to go out to dinner with me. And
At
see-
That's
Well,
not
at
the same
midnight?
thing
yes, sir.
because that implies I'm trying to pay for somebody to eat something.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm like,
But
yo,
tell them you about to go to your little spot and you need. Come on, who want to treat me? I'm going to such and such.
But I feel like I'm gonna get banned off of even saying shit like that.
Okay,
I
all right.
feel like a ban is coming right after
Why
I
would a
post
ban
some-
come for that?
That's what they do to niggas, man. We can't just be asking for pussy in public. What
Oh
are y'all
my
That
talking
was
God.
about?
asking for food. Is
That is definitely at midnight for sure. For sure.
It's
For
a-
sure.
it's-
For
Alright,
sure.
It is
For
booty
sure.
call hours.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying.
his booty call out is strong.
Yeah.
Like,
bro. What the
strong.
hell?
It's not even a debatable.
On a
Yeah.
Tuesday, it's Sister Girl Tuesday. I'm just playing.
You out here asking me for something to eat at 11:45 at night. You better not be just about no damn
You
food.
like, you know what come with it? Ooh.
I just
Alright.
saying. I just want.
To that face you made.
I just want all women to acknowledge, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their power, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm jealous or anything. I'm not saying that it's wrong or right. I'm just saying that let's just lean into it. Y'all got power,
Terrence,
bro. It's
I
okay.
really hope you find somebody that is your safe space.
We have
and
power.
loves you.
Men have power too. Maybe
Yeah,
in different
both people.
areas.
and that's
but
and
yes,
that's fair.
we
And that's
have
the
power
and that's
and
the
we have
fair
it as
part.
well.
I can agree with that.
That's it. And why does it harm you to just be able to say
Hold
that?
on, time's out.
Lex.
Time out.
Yeah,
Somebody
Lex
can-
is
We not
fighting
talking
it the
about
most.
niggas can't even get Father's Day gifts. Who
Random
you
lunch
don't
and
get Father's Day
dinners.
gifts, nigga? Like, don't put everybody in the
Oh,
category.
you know, I don't
with
get
you.
them shits either.
Who don't? Oh, that's so sad. Y'all
I don't either. I don't
give,
either.
I give my
No.
baby daddy Father's Day gifts.
But that's what
A
I'm
card,
trying to say.
something.
Sean Quiet.
Well, I mean-
what you do?
We get each other's Father's
Happy
and Mother's
Father's
Day gifts.
Day. I might let my kids do something for them. But as far as thank you, because you know me, I'm gonna keep it real. I tell my kids, Father, thank you all the time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I always give appreciation. So when it comes to things like that, but if I don't know what you got going on,
Well, I think
I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stepping on their toes. I'm not doing that.
Right.
They don't do it for me.
Well, Caden's 8, so he don't have no job. So yeah, like he's gonna get his dad a Father's Day gift. Because the same way I get Mother's Day gifts. I mean, I don't know. My co-parenting situation, we cool as fuck. So
We super cool.
I-
Might get a card, but you know, I'm kind of like, hey, you know.
Now I'll say this. I definitely I feel like this. The emotions of a relationship is solely based around the room that is created by a woman. I feel like if a woman makes it a safe space for a man to express himself, he will definitely do that. But I think that I honestly I feel like a relationship is a woman taking a man that's broken down emotionally and fixing him up damn near like building him up to let him know like okay like you can be soft around me. Like you go out there, you play that tough guy role, you play that hard
No, who
shit.
give us that right to feel like we can do that?
I was about to say that shit.
That's what he said.
Yeah, because I don't think
But-
that's true.
But I think it is, and I think you have a military mindset too. But it is what it is. But a woman, if you allow a woman to do that, if you allow a woman to love on you and to pour into you, you will have a certain level. The same way a man can do that to a woman.
Mm.
The same way we need each other. Let's just keep that shit a buck. Just because y'all haven't heard that or y'all ain't ran across that type of woman who was vulnerable enough to say that, we need each other.
Mm.
Period, point blank. Might be in different areas, but there's no need. I feel like I don't need a man that's strong in the same areas that I'm strong. You know what I'm saying? How is that? The pieces of the puzzle, they're not all, they have different shapes and shit. So we got to figure out what fits where. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be all in the same area. But nah, if you're not willing to let a woman, because you decide to go through whatever you're going through and you want to shut down and don't want to let her be there to help you, she may not have the physical tools, but the emotional and the mental tools and things that she can provide can absolutely build you up. And the same for a man, that masculine and that feminine energy. when you bring that together and it's on a healthy aspect and you give them what they need versus exactly what it is. Yeah. I mean, but that's what it is. If you give them exactly what they're asking for and you actually hear that person through and through and understand it, all right, I don't believe this shit, but that's what she said. I'm going to trust it. The problem is we don't trust each other anymore. We done been through so much shit.
I said that like a half an hour ago.
But at the end, yeah, you said it, but you're still not willing to allow somebody to be. No, she can't do that. Nope. You know why? Because you're still speaking from that place where nobody has came in and reinforced and showed you that different behavior. Because all you have is that last experience or the last few experiences that you've had where that woman didn't show up in that manner. So it's like, nah, not really. I don't believe that shit. It's because you haven't seen it and you might not even be willing to allow a woman to show you that, even if she is willing, even if she can. It's like, all right, oh, you want me to prove to you what I could do? No, you're not even gonna say, all right, I'll let you try. Nope, you can't do it.
So basically, because I'm not gonna say you're wrong. So basically, what you're saying, and it sounds like the same power that he's talking about on the initial part of the relationship, where you have the power to shut something down. Once you get into the relationship, that's when the man has that same power.
Absolutely. That's how some women can lose themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's how a lot of women lose themselves because they done let him in. All right, yeah, I was holding on to it. Now I trust him. I'm open, I'm vulnerable. Whatever you say, I'm giving you absolutely whatever it is. This is all of me. I have no more secrets. I have no more walls. I don't want to hold the power. I want us to hold the power. And then a man get that shit and you build his ass up and then he run out and he do whatever the fuck he gonna do or he starts dismissing you. That shit is a
Now,
crush.
see,
It's like Mario and you stepping on them guys.
Yeah. Now, see, I'm on your. Now, this is where I get on your side at. I feel like when you hear people, and I'm speaking on like when you hear people talk,
Sean.
when you hear people talk past.
Thank you. It's realistic, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
When you hear people talk, I'm speaking on when you hear people talk past the situation that they just left. It's a woman sounds like she's been misled. A man sounds like he believed in the wrong woman. So when I'm saying this, I'm saying that I understand like before we're dating, my approach, the woman has the power. But through the whole relationship, I really believe that the man has the power. I think that the man has the power to fuck this whole thing up or make it like where it is really something. I don't think that a woman is like trying to sabotage. I think the woman is in a position where she's trying to do whatever she can to make this thing go afloat. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the man is in a position where like, yeah, I could sabotage this. I could fuck this whole ship up if I wanted to.
I mean, but I think both people can do that. I think what ends up happening is we're both trying to manage our resources. So, like you were saying, like a woman comes out of it, like I'll say it this way: a woman comes out of a relationship and she feels like her access has been played with. You know what I'm saying? Access to her femininity, her nurturing, her sex, all that other stuff. And a man comes out of it feeling that his effort has been mistreated. So his protection, his provision.
They don't appreciate me.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I did this, and she's saying, oh, well, I allowed this, and then now we're both upset. And we're both informed by our last decision-making skills and coming to the table and saying, now I have a completer picture. This is why I keep saying things like I'm trying to deconstruct my Frankenstein. Because I got all these things that I created in my mind. The last relationship taught me this. Now the next woman got to be this, and this, and this, and this. And it's like, it's a Frankenstein.
But when do we stop and look at ourselves and be like, damn, I'm the common denominator of every fucked up person that I get? When do we look at ourselves and be like, you know what?
But we don't. But unfortunately, this is where our egos and our insecurity don't let us do that. You can't have that kind of assessment when you're in a self-first culture. When you're too busy trying to protect the narrative, you're too busy trying to protect the brand, you're too busy trying to protect so many things that end up glossing over the fact that you're the common denominator.
Mhm.
It's like, I can't let these bitches know. I can't let these niggas know. Da, 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 da. And you're so worried about what other motherfuckers are gonna see when you are humbled by the information.
Mhm.
Like, yo, this, you know what I'm saying, this situation humbled me. I've been in relationships where, yes, shit went wrong, but I had to assess myself and go, yeah, I mean, I'm not taking responsibility for her side of the table, but I'm definitely understand that what she did or didn't do didn't happen in a bubble,
And I
and it
and I
was
can
informed by my behavior.
right. And I don't take full accountability, but I could be like, damn, you know what? Had I responded to that situation differently, maybe he wouldn't have did this. I may have influenced
Yeah,
the way
yeah,
he
yeah, for sure.
showed up. But at the end of the day, he has the ability to control how far he goes with that, with his forgiveness too. I done been with somebody. I'm like, damn, I come back and I apologize. And when I realize I'm wrong, listen, I'm sick now. I will apologize over and over again. I don't apologize. Damn, I was difficult to deal with. I was this, I was that. I just want to say I apologize for X, Y, Z. Blah blah blah. Well, I'm not ready to forgive, and I'm like, well, shit. Then, you know what I'm saying? That's your
Mhm.
problem. At the end of the day, I don't apologize thousands of times, but when I sit back and look at certain situations, it's like, damn, I really showed up like that. I can't do that again. But then I can't say that it won't rise up again, but I can acknowledge it because, like I said, healing it's a lifelong thing, and recognizing your ways before you get certain things. Like poke the bear. You could train the bear. You could train that shit, but it's
Yeah,
keep
yeah, yeah. At
playing
some
with it.
point, you
It's
keep,
gonna come
yeah.
back out. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what behaviors. We're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's just knowing your person, loving your person, and being able to accept certain things about your person and understand that they're not doing it in a malicious way. I feel like that's everybody. We're never gonna be perfect. Your person might get on your last fucking nerve, but are their intentions pure? Where did this come from? How bad was the damage before? Are they trying to hurt me? Can I get over it? And what I realized, a lot of it, like, let some of that shit go. It ain't even that serious.
Mhm.
Are you about to die at the moment? No, you just fucking uncomfortable or you annoyed. That doesn't mean it should be grounds for you to be like, oh, F this, I
I
can't.
mean, because I know I've done that
You
too.
have to teach people how to love you.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't like certain things, communicate it. That's why I say communication is so
That's
important.
true.
And we don't communicate. We communicate the wrong shit. I often say, you talking about the wrong shit. What you need to be talking about is how you feel. What do you want? What do you need from me? And that's what y'all don't understand. If we're telling you what we need, y'all can say the same thing. Y'all
I,
can say, Lex, I need this. Babe, I need this.
and I used to tell listen, I want to respect your mind. Tell me what's wrong. Don't sit there and if I'm wrong, call me out on my shit. I might get a little bit defensive in the moment, but call me out on it. So call me. What am I doing wrong? What else is it that you need? You know what I'm saying? Nothing. You can't. Nah, I can tell by your body language something is wrong. All right. Well, now I'm sitting here trying to reassess that's exhausting.
I think
Okay, am I making up something? Damn, is it this or is it that? I don't know.
I think that I'm gonna say this though, and I know it's getting kind of late, so I'm gonna end on this. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that I personally got better with dating people when I started figuring out like who I was, and as far as like figuring out who I was though, I needed to date people in order to understand what my boundaries was. You get what I'm saying? Like dating certain people and realize, holy shit, I don't like to be clocked. That's no way I can know that kind of shit until a motherfucker is asking me, where you at? Where you been at? How long you till you get to the house? There's no way I can know that kind of shit until I start dating somebody that's like, hold on, hey, you know you doing some shit. That shit is uncomfortable that you timing me like that. Ain't no fucking way I'ma know where I'm at and know what time I'm gonna be back to the house and the perfect route to get back to the house in the timely manner. There's no way I'ma fucking know that kind of shit. I have to be dating people in order to get accustomed to certain things. So I'm saying that with most people, I feel like most people have to date people in order to even understand how to communicate what they don't like and what they do like.
Yeah, it's your learning. It's the stepping stones. It's the learning block.
Lex, I'm gonna let everybody close out. What you got? What you think?
I already said everything. Y'all not tired me out.
Ah,
LaShawn, what you got?
On what? Again, we need to learn how to trust each other. Know what we really want, what we willing to be vulnerable with, and be willing to compromise.
You know what? I actually do have something.
Go ahead.
Jive and Terrence.
Oh my God. Why she calling us out? What the hell we did?
Yeah, I'm about to tell y'all some real shit though. I really do hope y'all find somebody that loves y'all intentionally and genuinely and does provide a safe space for y'all, because I feel like that's what y'all need. Y'all
I
aren't
hope
bad.
that- I
Y'all
hope that
aren't
they-
bad men.
Right.
Why do you think?
I hope that they open up and
Bruh,
allow,
bruh.
because I feel like this real love is uncomfortable and it can be intrusive, because a woman may clock you just because she could see all of this because she's that into you. And if a woman can see,
He said,
yeah, that's for real. It can get uncomfortable. Like, damn, why she calling me? These are the things that I didn't want her to see. These are the things that I was trying to hide, and she calling them out. That is uncomfortable. Usually when you uncomfortable, what you do, you're going to push back. You give it pushback. And I feel like that's a lot of things with men and women who sincerely care about them. Oh, she clocking me. Or now she might be clocking you. I'm not saying that you said she wasn't.
It's a
She
thin
clocking you.
line
It's a
between
way,
love
but if she say,
and
babe,
being on the nigga's back.
but what if
around
she
this
say, babe,
motherfucker.
I kind of got trust issues or I get anxious. You know what I'm saying? If you know this, that, and the third, do you mind checking in with me? Can you call me? Hey, babe, can you do this? You know what I'm saying? Is that an issue as well? Again, the communication part. But if that is the issue, is that an issue as well? If find that person that is worth that. If she still needs that, I don't think that should be a deal breaker.
It's
if she,
compromise.
yeah, that's all I'm saying. That compromise, let them be willing.
You
If
raggedy
a lot of
whores,
women-
compromise with Terrence.
And a
Oh
lot of
my
women
God.
are
Why you-
sickening.
why do
we
I-
sickening.
Bruh,
I'm
do-
sickening.
Bro, I'm just trying to
fucking
figure out,
sickening.
does it really come out like a nigga is hurt and all
No,
that?
I'm just saying. I just hope that y'all find somebody that
I don't-
that opens up and that y'all love full heartedly. Like, I really do want y'all to be
But
happy.
he already said he know that a woman can do that. He has to be willing. He has to know. And I think that we have an idea of something, but until we actually get in it, we don't realize
Because I'm saying
what
that.
it really takes.
I'm saying what like I said earlier in my analogy, where I realized niggas didn't trust women early, but women trust more often than men do. And what I'm saying is, as a man, I'm gonna say that we have to be more selective with who we trust. So yeah, a woman is saying, "Oh, what my
Absolutely.
worth is and what I'm gonna deal with," blah blah blah. But a man has to actually see, "Oh shit, is this woman worth what she's asking for?" Like we got to meet halfway down the road, down the hallway, or something.
I feel like if a man done seen so much BS, it should be easy to pick out the difference
It ain't easy.
in the woman. But see, and two, I was saying to somebody, and I'm like, that's what they say, try the spirit by the spirit. You got to understand what spirit this person is coming to you in. You really have to have that discernment that, oh, here she's throwing around. No, you really have to be able to see and take that time and be like, you know what, is it that sometimes things are not what they seem. So yeah, it's hard sometimes to differentiate, but you get a person to show you how to, and if you listen long enough, shit, they gonna tell you who they are.
Now I'm gonna say this. And I ain't gonna say no more. I promise, Jav. I ain't saying no more. I'm gonna say that I expect women to figure their shit out before men do, because ultimately men, we want that pussy, all right? So therefore,
That's right.
it ain't gonna be none of
We
all that.
almost got through a whole podcast. God
We
damn.
want that motherfucker
We
Gucci,
almost
goddammit.
made
We ain't
it.
finna-
Pop,
we-
pop, pop.
Fuck that pussy.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
okay.
I ain't trying to look for the perfect situation before I
Everybody
goddamn
knows almost doesn't count.
I'm
God
trying to fuck and
damn.
figure the rest of this shit out later. God damn it, we fucking figure the rest of this shit out later. Okay, we'll figure out we meant to be after we fuck around.
No,
God damn, that's
but
what we
then
trying to do.
That's what that's what get you that clingy woman. When she know that that's what get you that clingy woman. Now,
Missionary
I
gets
done
you that
gave
clingy
See,
myself-
you
woman.
dicking them down and you wonder why they clingy. That's
and then now
why.
I done gave myself to him, and oh my gosh, now I gotta do it. Yeah, nah,
It's the
that's what
missionary.
get you that.
Missionary. You don't want a woman to be clingy. You fuck her in doggy style. That's a proven fact.
All right, you guys, it's Clicked the podcast. This has been a dope episode. Like, share, subscribe, do all the stuff the dope
That's
kids
how
are
we close it
doing.
out, man.
Yeah, man, because this boy, he goes say something, boy. We be here till 2 o'clock in the
I'm
morning,
gonna
y'all.
put my thumb in her- on this-
Yeah.
Lord, we out of here, y'all.
Do it.
All right, dude.
Bye.